Lesson number 5 is on arithmetic operations. Some simple arithmetic is here. Multiply 123 and 456. The formula used is here. And this is obtained by putting the formula text. Whatever is available in B2, I want to display the formula here. So the formula for displaying the formula is formula text and point it to the cell required. This will be the result. So when I say 432 plus is equal to 432 plus 876, you'll get 1308. Subtract 678 from 987. So formula is 987. All the formulas will start with equal sign. This is 123 multiplied by 456 is equal to 123 into 456. Divide 87 by 4. So 87 by 4. What is the power? 22 to the power of 3. The power sign is this hat, which is available by using shift and 6 on the keyboard. Now factorial 5. Factorial 5 stands for 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5. Factorial 10 will be 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5, etc. up to 10. Factor 3 is 1 into 2 into 3. So you are talking about, so there is actually a function called factorial 5. You can also obtain it by using 1 star 2 star 3 star 4 star 5. That is also 120 because factorial 5 stands for multiplication of these 5 numbers, including the last number. What is 67 added to 265? So first you have 67 and 265 to be added. And the sum. So you have to put that into the bracket so that you get the sum. And that sum is to be multiplied by 4. So put the bracket and then multiply by 4. And that will give you 1328. What is the cube of the sum of 45 and 54? First you have to take the sum of 45 and 54. And that has to be raised to the power of 3. Again, hat sign and 3. That will come to 970299. Square root of the sum of the 3 numbers. 3 numbers. Spelling mistake. 3 numbers. 23, 56, 78. First, you take 23 plus 56 plus 78, put it inside the bracket so that you get the, when you put inside the bracket, you get the sum of that. Now, when you get the sum, when you get the sum, that has to be, we have to obtain the square root. And the function for square root is SQRT. So this is SQRT. SQRT stands for square root. Next exercise, we have got series of exercise here. Let us take the next exercise. And next exercise, there is a product here, there is sales here. Now what is it asked for? Find the total sales of the product A and B. So we want to find out what is the total of the products. This one. So we have to write. So we need not write 1250. Right? So we are just have to point out. So point to the cell which is for A, then put a plus sign. And point to the cell which is the B sales. So you'll get this one. Next question is total sales of C and D. C and D is here. C and D. So here you get the formula is equal to this plus this plus. So you're pointing out to the 3 cells which contain the values. It can also be done by another method is equal to sum and then select these 3 cells and bracket close. So that also will come to 3730. So this one is sum of C18 to C20. This is sum by putting the plus sign, C18 plus. So suppose you want to find out that grand total. So is equal to sum you can put of all the, select all of them. Or you can say sum is equal to C16 plus C17 plus C18 plus C19 plus C20. Suppose I put alt is equal to, automatically the formula comes there. So all I did was, I'll remove this one. Remove this one. So alt equal. alt equal, so you get sum of C16 to C20. So that is third method of doing it. So that quantity, price and total. Now 20 items of one item, 15 were sold. So what is the total cost for that is equal to value of this 20 into 15. Now you don't have to write the formula once again. All I have to do is just drag it here and you can see that formula changes automatically. So let us say what was the formula here we used. Formula text here. Now when I come here, let us say what are the formula, what has become to the formula. B38 has become B39 and C38 has become C39. That's what I want. In this one, I want multiplication of 12 and 45. In this one, I want multiplication of 10 and 60. And grand total is we can obtain by the other method easily. So alt equal, it gives me, because the formula itself is got by just using alt equal. Shortcut. Next, here got subject 1, subject 2, subject 3, subject 4. We want to find the total marks. We want to find the total marks. We want to find the number of subjects, and we want to find the average. So total marks is the sum of the subject 1, subject 2, etc. So if I say alt equal, it knows that it has data in the row. So automatically the formula will come. Now copy the formula down below. You'll get for a number of subjects. So there is a formula called count. Count what? Count from here to here. So there is subject 1, 2, 3, 4, and then copy the formula down below. Now average, if you have to calculate directly, it is total divided by this number. And I want to find for the other things. You can either drag it, or when you get the plus sign, you just have to double click. So we got the average. But there is also an average function in Excel. It's equal to average of these four numbers. It is from the, I have to go to the left side also. So we have to go to the left side. It is from subject 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that also comes 60. Now if I copy down the formula, that also will show me the same thing, because here I calculated a sum and divided by number of subjects. Here it is automatically, because it knows that there are 4 subjects and it can find out the using average function. That is, now let us say cost. Let us say cost units. Where are we? Now this one. Units, cost, selling price. Now units are numbers, so it is not. So by mistake I had put currency format. So it is a number of items. 150 items. Cost was 120. Selling price was 145. So what will the total cost of 150 items? That you get by multiplying number of units, number of items sold, multiplied by the cost of each item. So 18,000 rupees for 150 items. Copy down there. 95 rupees at the rate of 80 rupees for 200 and 100 rupees each for 175. So this will be the total cost of each of the items. Item A, item B, item C maybe. Now total revenue. Revenue is what you get by selling that. So that will be how many you sold. You sold 150, and what is the cost price of that? The selling price of that 145. So added that. So 21,750 we got by selling those. And now total profit for each item, that is obtained by taking this minus the cost and copy down or double click, whatever it is. And what is the grand total profit? Is this You can use alt enter also, or you can use, and here need not close the end bracket, it understands. So that is the answer for this grand total of profit. Now here we have extra numbers have come, so it is considered as a text here. Let me remove that formatting thing. So let me see whether it's taken as a number or a text. So let me see, come to home. And if I try to increase or decrease the decimal places here, it is accepting it. Let me try with all numbers. Yeah, so no problem. It is a number. Percentage marks are obtained by marks obtained divided by, sorry, I'd write is equal to obtained marks is 425 is 500. And then copy down. Now it is coming as point, and that you can change by just clicking on this one. So division and percentage both taken care of. Now cost price, selling price, profit, percentage profit. Now here also I got this problem about, let me decrease this a little bit. Okay, 3 numbers are there. Now here, let me, what is this symbol? Just Control C. Keep it in the clipboard. This is called clipboard. So what is there in the clipboard? I put that in the clipboard, the dot. Now I want to remove all of them in one go. This is called data cleaning. Right, Control F. Find what? Find this dot. So Control C there. Sorry, Control V. Now replace. Replace with what? Nothing. Don't replace. I don't put anything there. Just have a null. So replace all. It is not blank. It is called null. Means no character there. Now is it a number? Yes, it's a number. Now, so cost price, selling price, and profit. And percentage profit. So profit is nothing but selling price minus cost price. And then copy that down, you'll get profit. And percentage profit is profit divided by cost price. And then double click here, double click when the plus sign comes, and then change this into percentage. And then you want decimal place also, you can say I want to 2 decimal places, 1 decimal places, whatever it is. Okay. Now basic price is 45,000 and then 18% GST. So is equal to, so let us say what is the GST? It is this multiplied by, you can actually put 18%. You understand that it is 18 divided by 100. So that is the GST, and then I get total price including GST will be nothing but the basic price plus the GST. And then you double click, you'll get for everything. Now basic pay is so much, HRA is so much. Let me increase the size of this one for better visibility in the mobile screen. So basic is this much, HR is this much. Now how do I calculate that total salary? Total salary will be, first is equal to the basic pay plus added to that 20% of the basic pay. Basic pay is again this, and that has to be multiplied by 20. Sorry. Yeah, I should not put 20. Now here the number is shown as 20. It actually should be 0.2. So I have to change the format first. Change the format of 20, 25, 20 to, let me get out of this. This one has to be changed to percentage. Now, because it was written 20, it came to 2000. So first, the 20 has to be changed to, so let me undo this. It's better to do the things here. Is equal to, first is basic salary plus basic salary into 20, but 20 is actually percentage, so divide by 100. Again, plus basic salary multiplied by 10 divided by 100, because it's not percentage. So we've taken, see the formula, we've taken the basic salary, the basic salary and 20%, and basic salary plus 100, 10% of this one. And that should be the 39,000. For the next employee, copy down, third employee. So 50,000 person, you get 20,000 as HRA and 15%. So 20% this will be 10,000. 15% of this will be 7,500. So 10,000 plus 7,500 plus 50,000, that is 67,500. Sales in thousands, commission 3%. So it is 3% means you have to divide by 3, or you have to write 0.03. So commission in percentage will be whatever the sales in thousands. So it is not 200, it is 200 into 1000 multiplied by percentage. Percentage is here, but this 3 is not 3, it is 3 by 100. So that will be the commission. Wrong. 200,000. Yeah, 6,000 is mentioned. Because looking at the 200 rupees and 6,000 mentioned, it is not 200, it is 200,000. And 3 is 350,000. It is 275,000. So this next is quantity sold, cost, selling price. And we have to find out, calculate total cost, total revenue. And this one, I think I will leave it as homework for all of you. And this uses all those things which are done in the earlier ones. So let us do it in the class, and there is doubt. This is a homework.